Brought to you by Penguin.
The Child in You: The Breakthrough Method for Bringing Out Your Authentic Self by Stefanie Stahl. Read for you by Leslie Howard. Note to listeners: this program includes a downloadable PDF that contains the Sun Child and the Shadow Child illustrations from the book. Meditations available for download. For more intensive work with your inner child, Stefanie Stahl recorded 2 imaginary journeys, the Shadow Child meditation and the Sun Child meditation. You can download them for free at stefaniestahl.com. That's STEFANIESTAHL.com. Most of the shadows of this life are caused by standing in one's own sunshine. Ralph Waldo Emerson. The child in you wants to find a home. Everybody needs a place where they feel protected, secure, and welcome. Everybody yearns for a place where they can relax and be fully themselves. Ideally, the childhood home was one such place. For those of us who felt accepted and loved by our parents, our home provided this warmth. It was a heartwarming place, the very thing that everybody yearns for. And we internalize this feeling from childhood, that of being accepted and welcome, as a fundamental, positive attitude toward life that accompanies us through adulthood. We feel secure in the world and in our own life. We're self-confident and trusting of others. There's the notion of basic trust, which is like a home within ourselves, providing us with internal support and protection. Many people, however, associate their childhood with largely negative experiences, some even traumatic. Others had an unhappy childhood, but have repressed those memories. They can barely recall what happened. Then there are those who believe their childhood was normal or even happy, only to discover, upon closer examination, that they have been deluding themselves. And though people may attempt to repress or, as an adult, downplay childhood experiences of insecurity or rejection, there are moments in everyday life that will reveal how underdeveloped their basic trust remains. They have self-esteem issues and frequently doubt that they are welcome and that their coworkers, romantic partner, boss, or new friend truly likes them. They don't really like themselves all that much. They have a range of insecurities, and they often struggle in relationships. Unable to develop basic trust, they therefore lack a sense of internal support. Instead, they hope that others will provide them with these feelings of security, protection, stability, and home. They search for home with their partner, their colleagues, in their softball league, or online, only to be disappointed. Other people can provide this feeling of home sporadically at best. Those who lack a home on the inside will never find one on the outside. They can't tell that they're caught in a trap. When we talk about these childhood influences, which, along with our genetic makeup, largely define our character and self-esteem, we are discussing a part of our personality referred to in psychology as the inner child. In other words, the inner child represents the sum of impressions made on us as children, the good and the bad, experienced through our parents and other important figures. We don't consciously remember most of these experiences. They are, however, permanently etched on our unconscious mind. It's safe to say that the inner child is a significant part of the unconscious. It's the fears, concerns, and adversities we have experienced from the cradle onward. On the other hand, it also represents all the positive influences from our youth. The negative influences are what primarily plague us as adults. After all, the child within us works hard not to
Sample complete. Ready to continue?